Oh, that's one take for him, isn't it? Hello and welcome back to Shebogan Who. I've got a pretty special video here today, at least it is to me anyway, and I hope it turns out well. Basically, all day yesterday I was literally just on my nan's couch in my pyjamas, just doing uni work really. And then I was watching telly at about 7:30 or like 10 to 8, something like that. And I seen on Twitter that they were filming Doctor Who at the Albert Dock, and they were there like right now. So I messaged my uncle about it, and I was like, they're filming Doctor Who on the docks. And he messaged back and he was like, do you want to go? And I was like, absolutely. So within 10 minutes I was already dressed and on the bus on the way to town, and I was proper excited because it's literally one of my life dreams to see them film Doctor Who, but they never film in Liverpool, so like I've never been able to do it. And then it was just unreal. It was everything I've ever wanted really. It was so good, you know. We got there and we were stood at the right side of the TARDIS at first, and we could see Jodie Whittaker and John Bishop and Mandip Gill, and it was unreal. The TARDIS looked amazing. They were all like having a laugh. They were amazing, literally just fantastic. And then after a while, like, got loads of pictures and videos there and that. And after a while we were moved to the opposite side of the road because they wanted to film John Bishop walking from where we were stood. And basically they were filming Dan's, not introduction scene, as the scene where Dan's invited onto the TARDIS for the first time, and it was incredible. And John Bishop was amazing. Oh, he was so funny, you know. At one point some guy in like a Land Rover pulled up with a megaphone, and you couldn't understand a word he was saying. Like, it was literally like, oh no, and John was going, no, your mic's fucking shit, mate. And it was just absolutely hilarious. Like, he was on top form. And there's a bit where they messed up a take, and he came running up to the crowd, and he was like, that wasn't my fault, you know, I promise you I'm a good actor. That was not my fault. And then someone came over and was like, oh no, it weren't his fault, honest. It was just one of the lights was in the wrong place. And he was like, I fucking told yous, I'm a good actor, mate. And he was just incredible. And he kept making Jodie and Mandip laugh, and it was so good to watch, you know, like, it was unreal. At one point, out of nowhere, this like man in a pair of just red Speedos and like red shoes just ran up to John Bishop, and they were talking to each other, and like John Bishop was absolutely in stitches, and then they said like bye, and the fella like ran off, and everyone was just like, what the fuck happened then? Like, we didn't have a clue. And then this morning I found out he's an NHS doctor who's running like 5k to raise money for the NHS just in Speedos, and shout out to him because he's a national hero. The NHS doesn't get the fucking credit it deserves, especially from the shambles of a fucking government. Not to get political though, because, you know, Doctor Who's never been political, has it? Never, not even once. Anyway, back to the set. So they continued to do shoots of the scene where Dan's invited onto the TARDIS, and I managed to get a really good video of it, so I'll show that at the end of this. At one point they were filming a take, and then Jodie Whittaker out of nowhere just sprinted up to the crowd, like completely unexpectedly, and just started like chatting to everyone and like letting everyone take pictures of her and like posing and stuff, and she was just the nicest person ever. And then Mandip Gill came over and done the same, and she was like striking the funniest poses because she's absolutely hilarious. And then John Bishop came over and they were all getting photos together. It's an experience I'll never forget. It was absolutely phenomenal. Just to even be that close to the actual Doctor, like, I've never done anything like it before. It was amazing. Highlight of my entire life, I'd say. Although, at that point my phone had died, so I didn't get any pictures or anything of them. But my mate Matthew got a video of them, so I'll put that on screen now. And then after that they went back to filming for a bit, I think they stopped filming around 10:30, and then just before Jodie got in her car, she turned to everyone and she was like, "Thank you all for coming. It's been lovely to see us. Thank you for all staying safe and wearing your masks, and I hope you all have a nice day," and that. And then she got in her car and she was waving to everyone as she went past, and she was just incredible. Like, I love her so much. She was great. And yeah, after that I went home. So before I go, I'd just like to say they were filming on the Albert Dock and it looked absolutely stunning. So I can only imagine how good it's going to look in the final edit. It's going to be so good, you know. We're in for an absolute treat this series. So yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this video, and I'll be putting my footage of the scene up now. So have a nice day, and I'll see you next time on Shabogan Who.